They thought you were bluffing, and they were waiting to see if you would collapse. And if this is for you, I want to tell you that you've reached the culmination point of a 20-year unfolding. They thought you were bluffing. We're going to use the echoes. They thought you were bluffing. And if this is for you, hostile witness in reverse, I want to tell you that the challenge was intentional. Damage control in reverse. The challenge was intentional. Because if they could control your attention, then they could get you to shift the outcome. And if this is for you, I want to tell you that they tried to summon the fear that you had been conditioned with. Eyewitness. Abandoned. Ground search in reverse. You refused to become the victim, so they shifted and tried to make you the villain. But they don't realize that they were the one who taught you how to fight. They were the ones who taught you how to rise. Everything that they threw at you became fuel. Liability in reverse. And test after test, you withstood what would have destroyed most. Confined space in reverse. You became the proof that shatters fragile egos, that sends their borrowed beliefs into a tailspin. And if this is for you, you have people backpedaling, trying to recant twisted words they once spoke. Because your very presence has become the thing that collapses the illusion. You refuse to use their lens to view yourself any longer. Vault access. Instead of proving what they were doing, you became the proof that you could never be stopped. Bugged device. Double cross. While they were talking about you, you chose to stay silent. And while they planned their next attack, buried truth in reverse, you built a legacy. You built a legacy. Buried truth in reverse and chain of custody. And if this is for you, I want to tell you, it turns out that you don't bluff. When you become the proof, stolen identity in reverse. Turns out you don't bluff when you become the proof of exactly who you knew you always were. The second you stopped willing to look through the skewed lens, the second you stopped dancing in their illusions, you became the proof. Mastermind. You became the proof that shifts the room. You became the proof. Impersonation. You became the proof that stops people in their tracks. Your knowing never required anyone else's belief in it. It only required you to live it. forensics. Authenticity can't be faked. Truth can't be buried. And your legacy could never be stopped. This card does not go with this deck. And I must have accidentally put it in here after I did a reading yesterday. What's written on the walls? They thought you were bluffing, waiting for you to collapse. And now they see what is written on the walls. And that you became the proof of what could never be stopped. You became the proof that no amount of fear could ever stop you from remembering. No amount of fear could stop you from what you were building. And I just keep hearing that part from the Stronger Than My Silence. You turned every you can't into I came back. You are standing in the finale of your comeback. And the lie detector test determined everything they said was a lie. Turns out you weren't the one bluffing, and they were. Love you guys.